I get up every morning at about 5:45. I'm at school by 7:45 because I have to go to my locker and stuff. I don't leave school till 5:30, and because I'm on the bus, I don't get home till about 6, maybe 6:15.
And then I eat a small dinner and work until probably a little after midnight on most nights. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later.
By 2 o'clock, I'm asleep.
So you're getting around 4.5 hours of sleep.
My math and science usually takes me about an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours.
Each?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then although health takes me about half an hour, and Spanish, it varies. It can take me from half an hour to about an hour and 30.
So in total you have like 3.5 to 5 hours of homework a night?
Bingo.
A lot of the homework, probably like 90%, is reinforcement. You can almost question whether it's just busy work, you know, read this article, write these questions, answer these questions, read this amount, like if it's really helpful or not. Some classes just a lot of repetitive busy work, so yeah.
What percentage of your homework would you say is busy work?
At least 50%, more like 75.
I think like half and half. Sometimes it's just stupid work that I feel is just not pointless, I guess, and then the other times I feel like it's useful.
Say school would be lucky if half of the homework had a point to it. A lot of it is just busy work with no direct point.
It's about 50-50. Some of them are really just, pointless. Doesn't do anything for me really. Others I can actually get something out of, like, oh, that makes sense.
For the sheer health of the students and mental sanity, it is definitely a positive to have a little bit less work. I'm not saying no homework, but I think a little bit less would, especially with like juniors, would take off the edge and make students feel a little less stressful. And I think also when people get that stressful, they're going to make bad choices with whatever aspect. They will make bad choices, do something stupid, and I think that's another place where the school could be helped if they gave us homework.
And I think if more teachers gave homework as a strongly recommended but not required sort of thing, it'd be better, because I don't want to waste my time on an hour and a half of Spanish homework when I can get an A+ in the class without trying.
Just reduce the overall amount of work. I mean, it's not rocket science. You just bring down the overall amount of homework and let people have more time to finish it and sleep.
And I believe you will learn more from this.
Yeah.
You better have a hobby or something, or do something with yourself, because you can't just idle and sit around. Like, I do a lot of stuff with different things. Like, you need to do that to stay sane. Otherwise, what's going to happen to you?
I mean, I have never really cheated on anything, but I can understand where the desperation comes from when you know you have so much work and there's nothing else you can do. Like, I understand now, it just gets to people's limits and they can't handle it anymore, and they go to their strategies that I wouldn't recognize as being beneficial, or I wouldn't tell somebody to do them. I wouldn't do them myself. But I understand why people might have to do that when it comes to that.
When you have to make the choice between academic success and personal happiness. My grandma is always asking to go out to dinner with me, and I'm always saying, I can't, I'm sorry, I have homework. That's disappointing, and I know I regret immensely not spending as much time as I could have with my pop-up that died, and I blame a lot of that actually on the academic rigor. Do I want to get inadequate grades? No. So the situations are often impossible to overcome